Hey everyone, Tammie from Three Morrigna back again. I know it's been quite a while, but I'm sure you'll appreciate we now have new surroundings, which I will be showing you my witchy veggie garden in a later thing. So we've got all the witches herbs and bits and pieces growing there. We also now have a really gorgeous front room that I actually teach from, and as you can see, I've got everything sort of laid out much better. So much is going on here. So that is why I've taken a while to come back. Anyway, on to what we are covering today. I have been having the dubious honour of, okay, it's actually a really cool honour, of reintroducing a lot of crystal gridding to people. And it's one of the things I get asked about most commonly. So I have actually started running crystal gridding classes, teaching, everything like that. I thought I would give you guys a quick introduction as to what crystal gridding is, what it entails and everything like that, and then let you on your merry way. So crystal gridding is basically the creation of something where the sum of the whole is greater than its parts. You get together an array of crystals and herbs and symbolism and things to make up something that is far more powerful than each of those individual things towards that goal. It's a meditative process, so you actually create your crystal grids while being in a meditative phase of mind, which also then empowers the final result to having a great deal of energy and focus, especially if it's personal. However, grids can be made to be something personal, or they can be made to be something like world affecting. You don't really have to have a control on the scope of the crystal grid that you make. The ones I mostly make in classes though are these little tiny cuties. I also make these to sell as well, just in case somebody's not feeling that crafty. Now this, obviously you can see that actually everything is in fact permanently in place. A lot of people will say that grids can or can't be permanent. I personally find that they're really awesome to have in this sort of format, simply because you can carry them around the house, you can give them as a gift, they're already set up, everything like that. So what basically happens is that there is always a master crystal. In this situation we're using a single clear quartz point, and then supporting crystals around it. So this one was created for abundance. So it has a bunch of different things. It has got citrine, it's got lapis lazuli, it's got peridot, and then it's got herbs centered around abundance and wealth. I of course include herbs in my grid. Other people will also do things like include a picture, especially if they're doing a larger grid. Or with these guys, luckily you can put like a picture or a manifestation note or something like that underneath it. So with gridding itself, I'm probably going to get flack for this, but I don't think there is a right or wrong way to do it. Some people insist that certain things have to be a certain way, but to be honest, as far as I've ever found, it's more about the intention. So if you create something that you seem to think is beautiful and fulfills that purpose, quite often it will. The only sort of hard and fast rules does have to be that there does have to be the master crystal. That's literally like putting the battery in the toy. Your grid doesn't really run without one. And the other thing I tend to sort of hold by is symmetry. So I tend to try and make everything on the grid match across the grid. So that's a super quick overview. I also have, for instance, other ones, such as this little sweetheart. This one is made for like tranquility, relaxation, lives that are incredibly stressful. This is the kind of guy I go for. You'll notice also that I use a certain base. Grids don't need a base. You can actually just create them as like on a surface, anything else like that. But I love these sort of sacred geometry bases, and I actually make them and sell them as well. So each of the bases has a different purpose, and so it kind of really also helps to focus your little grid onto where it's supposed to be going, what it's supposed to be doing, what the intent of the grid is. Bear with me a second. I am losing my voice. So yeah, moving on from that, that is the kind of quick rough overview of crystal gridding. Obviously there is more details to it, but I also do classes now. I haven't got any currently booked, but I am looking at it in sort of near future. I also do every second Tuesday, I do a casual crystal gridding class where literally people can come into this beautiful space and just do some casual gridding, work on an existing project, everything like that. And so that's in Chewett Hill, Western Australia. So obviously it kind of cuts out a few of my viewers. Terribly sorry about that. And other than that, this weekend I'm having a crystal garage sale. I am opening the space up as well as my gorgeous like little front garagey space. And you can actually come in, grab all your crystal items and bits and pieces like that. There's going to be super discounts. I have, like, for instance, a huge bowl of chip necklaces. 45cm chip necklaces. They're going to be going down to, like, next to nothing. They will be fun. I've got animals. I've got bracelets. I've got everything. All of this stuff. So yeah, that is going to be super exciting. I really hope that I can see some more people down there. That would be fabulous. So if you watch this and you're interested, come on down to Chewett Hill this Sunday. All of the details will be in the Facebook event, which I'll actually pop into the comments as well. Other than that, I don't think I've actually been asked any questions for today, which kind of makes sense considering I've been away for a while. So that happens. If you do have a question to ask me, of course, you can always ask this old witch what's going on and what you're interested in, everything like that. I will also be soon posting a bit of a video of giving a bit of a rundown of the area as it is now, because this new space is absolutely incredible and I can't wait to show you all. So other than that, I will sign off for the day. Thank you very much for listening, and hopefully, yeah, if you've got any questions or anything, contact me. I'm happy to talk about more about gridding, healing, herbs, anything. Anything this witch can cover. Thanks, y'all. Catch you later.